In this tutorial we'll be looking at how to create a survey. I've installed the app bit.ly. As to why I've done this, I'll explain later on in this demonstration. Click Survey Manager and you can see all of your available surveys as well as the responses to those surveys. We're going to create a new survey. Click New Survey. You'll be taken to the Survey Form Builder page. Down the left hand side you can select your question types. Obviously each different question type will have a different type of answer sets. So here we have a radio button which is fixed to a one option answer. So for example, did you enjoy it? You can edit the answers down here. Yes, no, maybe. And you can finish off by adding the submit button. That will allow them to actually submit the form to your system. Click download. Give the form a name. Survey test. Click get the form URL. That will give you the link to the form so you can start distributing the form out to your customers. We're going to however ignore that, go back into our apps, Survey Manager, and we can see the form's been created here. I'm going to use an example form I created previously called Personal Fitness Form. It has 2 responses. I'll open that up. So now we're in the form detail page. We can see the preview of the form to the left here. We've got our edit, delete, clone option. We can share it, generate a report, or actually start a campaign. So start a mass email campaign or SMS campaign, and these campaigns are targeted. And what I mean by that is each form actually has a user associated to that form. So by default all forms will be anonymous. We can actually track the source, so we know if it's come from Twitter, Facebook, or SMS, or email, or direct. How we do that is, if you can see in this URL here, if you were to add $source equals Facebook, that's how the system knows where the source is from. You won't actually have to do this if you're sharing it through these options up here, and what I mean by that is right down here, as I said before, all forms are anonymous. If I share this form, load it, just going to produce some dummy answers. So that form's submitted. And as you can see, it's anonymous. So if we wanted to actually know who's filling out the forms, we can start an email campaign here. Select our design. Who the email's from, which is fine. So what we're doing here is we're building an email campaign which we're going to send out to a list of individuals. We actually have this email equals to email, so we already know who is actually filling out the form by sending out this mass email. I'm going to show you a sample by sending an email to myself. So that's going to send out now. So if I just check my inbox, you can see the email here. So now this link here is unique to me. We know the source because we went through the process. We know it's an email. We know the email address of the person it's being sent to, so now we know who's actually filling out the form. So if I put this in my address bar now, I was to go back to Survey Manager. If I fill out this form, fill it all out, hit submit, and now I'll actually know who's filled out that form. And it will appear in the survey list down here. For SMS campaigns, as you can see, the link is rather long. So as we installed our bit.ly web link shortener earlier on, if we click that, we're just going to copy the link into our clipboard, paste it into the bit.ly app, and that's going to actually shorten the link down. So we now have this new link which we can paste in, and it gives us more characters to play with. Thanks a lot for listening.